Well, good evening and welcome back to the final event of the European Shooting Championships for indoors. Anyway, we are about to get set for the 25-metre rapid fire. Apologies for our delays. There's all sorts of things that have happened today, but the crew and the team have worked as hard as they can to try and keep us on time. So if you're joining us live on Facebook or YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. My name is Rory McAllister. Our last indoor event before we move outdoors for tomorrow and the final day to take care of more shotgun events. So here we go with the 25-metre rapid fire final for juniors at the European Shooting Championships for 25 and 50 metres. Here's how it finished in qualification. And no real surprise to me to see both the French athletes up at the top there. You have to bear in mind that we've got Thomas Chinot, who is the current European champion in standard pistol, and Arnaud Galameri is the current rapid fire junior European champion. He took that title on home soil at the Olympic venue last year in Châteauroux. So here's a look back at qualification earlier today, shooting out into the outdoors. Now the finals hall is ready. Again, there's various different reasons why we're delayed. There's technical issues, and there was a long shotgun program outside today as well. So do accept our apologies and thank you for understanding as well. But the team have worked so hard to try and keep us as close to on time as possible. So that's how they all line up. If this is the first time then you've seen this newer format, then I'll talk you through it as we go along. But essentially the first 3 series will take place, and then we will have a double elimination saying goodbye to 8th and 7th place. The first time we can have a shoot-off is at the end of the 6th series.
Welcome to the last final of the European Championship Osijek 26. And these are the athletes who will compete in this final. On the firing point D, representing Hungary, Nagy Ákos with qualification for 570 points, and he took 8th place after the qualification.
So Robert Ferenczak of Slovenia, the technical delegate, doing a fine job on the microphone as our announcer. First out is Ákos Nagy of Hungary, 20 years old. He actually has a European medal of every colour, gold, silver and bronze. So Loris Quarta of Italy is next. Sorry, beg your pardon. It's Vita Kuhn of Germany. It's his 3rd time at the European Championships, 21 years old. Sorry, here's Loris Quarta. Of course, we've got a new format and the way they come out. Representing Italy, here's the 18-year-old. So Ivan Rakicki, he looks very relaxed. I had a quick word with him in the preparation area before the final. And he looks pretty casual, pretty focused. Let's see how he does today. So this is Alexander Kovalev, an individual neutral athlete, 19 years old. Gold medalist at the Junior World Cup New Delhi last year in the rapid fire. I remember that because I was commentator that day. So the first of the 2 Frenchmen, here's the current European champion for juniors at rapid fire. This is Arnaud Galameri, 21 years old now. Well, here's Ivan Martinov of Ukraine. And last out, the second of the French athletes. This is Thomas Chinot. He's the current European champion in standard pistol. And here's our jury duo. So Patrick Johansson of Sweden, I think, is actually the assistant jury. And then Kristina Kivari of Estonia is going to be our jury in charge.
And the person in charge for this final, as every final till now, is Mr. Petar Malci from Croatia.
Petar Plavcic, once again, our Chief Range Officer from Croatia. He's done a superb job over the last, how many days we've been here? Loads, isn't it? It's day 11 now. So almost 2 weeks of staying in command of these finals. So here we go, wherever you are joining us from around the world. Again, you're not looking at your clock in the wrong way, we are delayed. But we're now getting on with things, and here's the preparation time. So if you're joining us on YouTube and Facebook, either or, then thanks for coming along. Do like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, the ESC video stream. You can also hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll get notified of the broadcasts. And also, if you go on social media, the likes of Instagram, that's where you'll see extra behind the scenes content as well. So you can follow the ESC on social media as well. ESC meaning European Shooting Confederation. If you're on Facebook, thanks for coming along. Do like the video, make your comments of support, and share the videos on your own social media feed, should you wish to do so. So qualification, so important nowadays that we have 8 athletes in rapid fire. In the old days, we used to have 6, now it's 8. So the starting or bib number does play its part should there be a tie. The first time we can have a shoot-off is after Series 6 to decide 4th place. Series 7 then decides bronze, as it used to do, and Series 8 decides gold and silver, again, like it did in the old days. So there's a double elimination after the first 3 series. Each series of 5 shots. And after 15 shots, we will say goodbye to 8th and 7th place. If there's a tie, then it all comes down to your starting number. And the lowest bib or starting numbers, therefore, are eliminated. A bit like we've had in shotgun for years, really. So, sighting series coming up. 2 athletes from France in this, one from Poland, Germany, Ukraine, Alexander Kovalev, who's an individual neutral athlete, Italy and Hungary are the other countries that make the final 8 lineup.
Stop.
So 2 more athletes now with their sighting series. Gamilleri of France and also Kuhn of Germany. So just a reminder that 25 meters is the distance, 40 shots, 8 series as we had in the old days. 9.7 or higher is the score for a hit. Well, Gamilleri 5 out of 5. He'll be happy to try and carry that on when the match starts.
Take your positions. Preparation begins now.
Well, we had a corker of a senior rapid fire final some days ago now. If you've been joining us each and every day for coverage here at the European Shooting Championships, and I'm sure that'll be fresh in your mind. If not, it is there on YouTube and Facebook for you to watch back. Well, there's a packed crowd here in the finals hall. Great to see for this final.
And preparation for the cycling series closed.
Well, it's standing room only to the sides, otherwise all the seats are gone. Always a popular final is the rapid fire, and we're about to have a few more sighting series for the remaining athletes. And then it'll be showtime. The European title and the gold medal is at stake. An exciting year really, because the Olympic Games just over 2 years away.
Cycling series ready.
The Para World Championships in Changwon this year will have quota places available for the Paralympic Games, and then later this year the World Championships will have quota places, the first of which for the Olympics, and then next year big quota places a go-go.
Attention.
Well, certainly quite a bit of noise.
Cycling series ready.
So 5 bullets loaded into the magazine, off we go, another sighting series, and then we're ready. Curtain up, the show must go on.
Attention.
Well, Kovalev with a 5 out of 5 on that sighting series. There's 3 athletes that managed that. Nigel of Hungary, and Galameri of France, and Kovalev.
Sighting series are over, and now we will start the final. First ended with 5 repairs. 3 series until we decide starting at 8th place, and later we will continue with single shooting for each athlete, and we will decide the lowest ranking place after each 5 sub-series roll. We will start with the first pair.
So here we go. It's match time.
First series ready.
It all counts now. So first to go, we have Chinois of France and Rakicki of Poland.
Attention.
So what can Thomas Chinot produce here? Current European champion and standard pistol. And that's 2 for the Frenchman, 3 for the Polish athlete, Rakicki.
2 hits, 3 hits. Galadeli Kuhn, first series ready. Attention.
Well, Kuhn of Germany without a hit in that first series. Galameri with 5 out of 5 in the sighting series. Now when it counts, 3 hits out of 5.
Martino Quarta, first series ready. Attention. Stop.
Well, interesting. Another series without a hit, this time for Loris Quarta of Italy. And Martinov of Ukraine with the singular hits out of 5. Well, it's been a long day, and I'm sure the pressure, of course, of the actual final itself here at the European Championships, it all starts to come into your mind, and who can deal with it best. So Kovalev and Nij now of Hungary.
Attention. Stop.
Well, quite a nervy beginning right the way across the board, but it is Ákos Nij of Hungary with the leading total, 4 hits out of 5. A real decent start for the 20-year-old. A gold and silver and bronze, a medal of each colour from the European Championships over the years across 10-metre and 25-metre standard and rapid fire events. So tie for 7th, tie for 4th. And we're cracking on already. This is it, Series 2. This will take us then to 10 shots.
Attention. Stop.
2 for Kitsi of Poland, 3 for Chinot of France. Take his both totals to 5. Still a long way to go in this rapid fire event. We've got another series coming up. And there's a double elimination then, 8th and 7th place. If there's a tie, it comes down to starting bib number. So it's where qualification's so crucial these days. Now we're into this newer format for rapid fire.
Attention.
Well, that is terrific from Gallimeri. That's all you can ask for. 5 shots, 5 hits, 5 out of 5. And Arnaud Gallimeri, who is coming towards the end of his junior days, a current European rapid fire champion, just really stamps a bit of authority on this final with that perfect 5. He's had a good year so far. He was gold medalist in Cairo as a junior at the World Cup in rapid fire.
Attention. Stop.
So Martinov 2 out of 5, Quarta 2 out of 5 as well. So it does mean Loris Quarta is up and running. At least he has 2 hits. Still needs to try and improve though to make it through.
Attention. Stop. Kovalet, 2 hits.
Well, a bit of consistency from Nige of Hungary. Another series of 4 out of 4. So there's now a tie at the top. 2 athletes tied on 8 hits. That's Gamilleri and Nige of Hungary. And a tie for third for Chinol and Rakitsky. A tie for 6th place. And then Loris Korta with some work to do in Series 3 now as we go into this next series. So Robert Fernschak, the technical delegate, who's our announcer for this final, just reminding the crowd that we have a double elimination coming up. 8th and 7th place will leave after this series, Series 3.
Attention.
Well, for Thomas, you know, that's a much better series and really needed that to try and boost his chances of getting onto the podium later.
Next series, ready? Attention.
Well, Gamilleri not as impressed with himself as he was last time. Into double figures, though, up to 10. And Kuhn of Germany makes it to 5 hits.
Next series, ready?
Well, this is a crucial series for both of these athletes. Martinov on 3 hits, Korta still on 2. And who can change their destiny in this final?
Attention.
So Korta wearing starting bib number 7. Martinov in bib 5. Well, Loris Korta 2 out of 5, up to 4.
3 hits. Korta, 2 hits.
And Kovalev is wearing bib 6. He's also on a total of 4. So Korta will be leaving the final. And Kovalev now really needs to try and get at least 2 to stay in.
Attention.
1 hit for Kovalev is not good enough because he's in starting bib 6. So Kovalev will progress to the next stage of this final. Our first double elimination now upon us. And it's 18-year-old Loris Korta of Italy who leaves in 8th place. And then at his 3rd European Championships, we have Vita Kuhn of Germany, who leaves in 7th. Well, shooting can be a cruel place. A double elimination these days leaves you no room. Just 3 series. It does all happen quite rapidly, as the clue is in the title. So the bib number system carries on now into the next series, Series 4, to take us to 20 shots.
Chinos, next series, ready? Attention.
So a tie at the top, Nige and Gamilleri, both on double figures. So Thomas Chinot hits 3 out of 5.
Gamilleri, next series, ready?
So we're now into the series where there are individual athletes shooting rather than shooting in pairs.
Attention.
Mental focus so paramount at this stage of a final. Breath control, balance, poise, concentration, all has to come together. Gamilleri hits 4 out of 5. Big cheers from the French. The Germans also joining in with the applause. So Gamilleri now leads, total of 14. Well, Francesco Bruno, the coach, indicating that Loris Korte will be back another time. I'm sure he will. And there's Vita Kuhn of Germany.
Attention.
Well, Rakitsky looks focused, doesn't he? Really determined. Hits 2 out of 5 on that series.
Rakitsky 2 hits. Martino, next series, ready?
Well, crucial series for Martinov in bib number 5. As per all series, you need as many as you can, but he certainly needs that here.
Attention. Stop.
Well, 2 out of 5. Is it going to be good enough? Kovalev, who's wearing bib number 1 number lower. He's in starting bib number 6.
Kovalev, next series, ready?
Well, he needs at least 3 hits here to try and stay in. Just a reminder that Ivan Rakitsky of Poland is in starting bib number 3. Kovalev in 6th. Well, he's just blasted his way into the continuation of this final, up to double figures. That's really impressive. Impressive Series 4 from Alexander Kovalev.
Next series, ready?
And now Akos will try and catch Gamilleri if he can. He can even go in front with the perfect series.
Attention.
So Ivan Martinov will be leaving, but Akos here, he knows he's safe because he's already on 10. Well, looks very casual, very relaxed. It's 4 hits, it's up to a total of 14, so he does go alongside Gamilleri. And we now have 6th place decided. Representing Ukraine, Ivan Martinov leaves this final in 6th place. Fantastic achievement getting to this final. It's been real tough competition. You can see the quality of some of the athletes that are left, particularly the 2 French athletes who are the standard pistol European champion and the rapid fire pistol European champion respectively. Gamilleri being the rapid fire champion. So a tie at the top, really close. And then Ivan Rakitsky has a right job on his hands. 8 hits so far, needs a blinding series.
Attention.
And I'm sure Rakitsky's already focused on that next series. Needs a decent 5 out of 5. So Tomashinov, 3 hits, total now of 15.
Gamilleri, next series, ready?
Gamilleri currently tied alongside Nige of Hungary. He's looked in real fine form so far in this final, hence why he's at the top leading along with the Hungarian. That's a great shot, isn't it? Just seeing the body position, the lowering the pistol now. Well, slightly lower series this time. And I think a slight look of concern on Arno's face. But he's still on a total of 17, so with 9 stills to shoot, is currently leading.
Attention. Stop. Rakitsky, 3 hits.
Well, Rakitsky, it's looking slim. Kovalev still to shoot. Kovalev still wearing the lower bib number. Real pressure now on this 19-year-old. He needs at least 2 hits to stay in. I'm sure Rakitsky nervous as anything now watching this next series, knowing that his fate and survival in this final lies in this man's hands. Well, almost a 5 out of 5, a decent 4, and Kovalev cruises into the next stage of this final.
Nash, next series, ready?
So Ivan Rakitsky of Poland will be leaving us in 5th place. But Nige of Hungary now still to shoot. Once again looking ever so relaxed.
Attention.
No, it's not going to be a 5, surely. No, a 4, almost. Another great series from Hakosh Nij. It's pretty much average, mostly a 4 out of 5 series. Well, Ivan Rakicki, a wave to the camera. It's a shame for the Polish athlete, has to leave this final in 5th. But at 19 years old, I'm sure he'll be back in another final very, very soon. It's almost as if you just heard what I said, just nodding along. So down to the final 4. So this is where now we can go to the first shoot-off, should there be a draw and a tie when it comes to the elimination stage after each of the remaining 4 athletes have taken 5 shots. Nij of Hungary leads on a total of 18.
Attention. Stop.
Well, 3 out of 5, it'll be enough for now, but into the latter stages of this final, Tomasz Chinot may need more from the next visit.
Next series, ready?
Because Gamileri's still to shoot, Nij still to go. And he can be caught by Kovalev as well. Well, this is what makes this stage of the final so intriguing, so interesting, so dramatic.
Attention.
Well, interestingly, Kovalev doesn't even look to see what's going on. Looks up now and sees it's a 5 out of 5. There's Gamilleri on for the gold medal here. He's certainly looking good. Total of 22. Kovalev can hit a maximum of 19. And by the looks of things, is going to need it.
Attention.
Kovalev, 2 out of 5, total of 16. He knows his final is over. He'll miss out on a place on the podium, and he'll go in 4th place. Well, Hakosh Nij now has the honours to shoot. A 5 out of 5 would blast him into second place. No, first place even. What am I thinking of? Get your maths right, Rory. It's not a 5, is it? Just a 4. I say just. There's now another tie for the top between Nij and Gamilleri. That's looking the way it's going to go for the gold medal. Down to those 2, perhaps. Alexander Kovalev disappointed with his performance, you can tell. But all part of competing at this sort of level, and I'm sure Alexander Kovalev at 19 years old will be back very soon. So there is the podium decided. France with 2 medals, Hungary with a medal guaranteed. Now Thomas really, in order to try an upgrade here, needs a 5. But with the way the other 2 have been shooting, it's looking likely that he'll take bronze, but it's not over yet.
Attention.
So that's the bronze medal for the Frenchman. Took the gold medal in the standard pistol at the European Championships last summer. And now we'll make the podium again, this time with the bronze. So the battle for gold between these two, Gamilleri and Nige. Both deserve it, really. That's why they're tied. Real pressure now on Gamilleri. How can he perform in this series?
Attention.
Five out of 5 for the Frenchman and the current European champion over 25-meter rapid fire says yes. I'd like it again, please.
Next series, ready?
So Akos now has a chance to keep the pressure on. This must be so hard going in knowing you've got to try and keep up. 5 out of 5 required to go level.
Attention. Stop.
2 out of 5 for Akos. Total of 24, 3 behind. It's a real advantage now to Gamilleri, but now we have the bronze medalist guaranteed. And representing France, and Thomas Chinot, who I think looks almost disappointed, really. I'm sure when he reflects on things, he'll realise a bronze medal is a pretty decent effort at a European Championship. So France are on the podium. Thomas Chinot closes out that final on a total of 20. 4 in front, Akos Nige of Hungary, and then out on his own at the moment, Arnaud Gamilleri. So Nige, even with 5, can hit it a total of 29. So 3 hits or more, and Gamilleri defends his European title.
Attention.
3 hits, and it's gold all over again in the European Championships. Well, slight hesitation in there, but gets the 3 that he needs. I'm not even quite sure if he knows that he's done it. And the coach says twice, last year and this year.
Now, next series, ready?
So Akos Nige now confirmed as the silver medalist.
Attention.
Shaking the head, doesn't really matter. He knew he was a silver medalist anyway. 2 hits out of 5, takes him to a total of 26, finishes 4 behind the defending champion. He's done it once again. Did it in Châteauroux on French soil at the Olympic venue last year. And again, Arnaud Gamilleri has repeated history and has done it once again. He'll be on top of the podium. The only champion of this entire European Championship so far across rifle and pistol to defend their title. And Arnaud Gamilleri proves once again that he's the best in Europe.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, first place, bronze medal going to France.
So now the medalist confirmed, bronze medalist announced from France as Thomas Chinot.
Second place and silver medal is going to Hungary,
So Ágos Nagy of Hungary, massive cheers, pistol in the air, and he takes the silver. Well, he was the best last year in Europe, and he's the best once again. Arnaud Gamilleri of France takes centre stage, centre place in the podium. He's the gold medalist, and once again, the European champion. So that brings our indoor schedule to a close. What 11 days it's been, but we still got more competition for you here at the European Shooting Championships. We're back outdoors for shotgun with the trap duet, bronze and gold medal match tomorrow. And also with the skeet duet, again a bronze and gold medal match, all starting tomorrow afternoon. So do join us for live coverage of shotgun when we head outside. Well, some nice celebrations and scenes here. Coaches, athletes, all congratulating each other. And let's have a look back and give you a recap of that final that we've just seen in the 25-metre rapid-fire pistol men junior. A defence of the title from Arnaud Gamilleri. He's the only athlete that achieved that across the events that we had here at the European Championships. What a performance from the 21-year-old French athlete. Well, we'll leave you with these closing pictures. Thanks very much for joining us on YouTube and on Facebook. Do like and share the videos as we also celebrate a new European junior record as well for Arnaud Gamilleri. He's broken his own record. It stood at 29 and now has achieved that by one more, hitting 30 hits. So the title once again of European champion, a gold medal, and also the European junior record. 30 hits out of 40. 10 misses, not bad at all. Right, we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good evening, wherever you're watching around the world.